Hello everyone and welcome to the 360 home screen. It is about time to get started on a game I've been very eager to play and at the same time nervous. Like oh man. I have some history with this game. Not that I've played it, but um to try and not ramble for too long. I watched, and I know I mentioned this before, I watched a playthrough this way back in 2011, maybe early 2012. I I th- I'm pretty sure I was 12 when I watched it. Maybe I was 13. It's hard to remember the exact time I watched the playthrough, but I want to say I watched it when it was pretty new, and somehow I watched the whole playthrough through the whole game. And yeah, there are some pretty gnarly bits in this game. This is a game I've heard a lot of good things about, a lot of high praise. I've more recently, like I'm learning that there seems to be more people that appreciate the original more for what it did, because from my understanding, this game kind of ups the action. It gets a bit more actiony, but there are still many horror elements and scary bits in this game. And there's obviously the improvements to the gameplay. I know that a lot of the improvements in the remake were taken from the second game in general. And I've heard the second game be in the conversation as like one of the best games ever. Now, some of those people might be just pumping the game up a little too high. I can't say for sure because I haven't played it yet, um, but what also makes this game special is like I kind of went through this when I played Twilight Princess, which obviously I have not done a playthrough of, and that was something on my own time. While I was going through the Wii U version, the HD version. It was a game that my brother had played back in the day on the Wii, and he never finished it. He got stuck on the water temple, and I remember him trying to find playthroughs, but like all the guides and stuff he always found were on the GameCube version, which is flipped from the Wii version. Um, because instead of just like making Link right-handed or whatever, they flipped the entire game, which is just rather extreme answer. Um, so like finishing that game felt when I finished it, like it felt there's kind of a weird sense of I don't know fulfillment, something about it. Just I finished something my brother never could. Now, obviously, he was a lot younger. But there's kind of the same case with this game because I want to say around when he was 15, 16, maybe I was 15. Um, he did start this game. I don't recall him ever getting very far into it because I think even he was spooked by it. Uh, so it's just I don't know. Like, and my brother's no longer around for those of you who don't know. So playing something that he started but never finished, there is like kind of a sense of like I'm going to continue on for you, you know? Like I'm excited and nervous and scared. So I just want to say one other thing. Um, well, there's two things actually. So I didn't jump on this game to test audio. I just got on the first Dead Space and did a bit of test recording. So if the volume's a little loud or a little quiet, I will make sure to try and adjust that. If not for this recording session, I will try and adjust it for the next one. And the second thing is just I gotta do the shout out. So thank you, Nicoreda. They made the Protogen model. Thank you, Okkura, for doing the VRM conversion work, and Main Monkey Funky, who did the ODST armor. You guys are awesome. Actually, extra thing. Uh, with the TTYD remaster, I'm calling it remaster for now. I haven't seen anything that really makes me want to qualify it as a remake, so I'm gonna call it a remaster for now. But that's coming out on May 23rd. I'm going to do a playthrough of that game. Like I'm going to record it and stuff. Um, Having done the original, I'm really curious, to see if they fix anything, how much has been changed. They said I have heard that there are changes to the game, so I'm very curious to see what those will be. Um, but that was a game I want to use a different model for, so I'm very happy that I will have a new model. a different model to go for that recording, for when I start recording that. Because, like, the idea I've had is that I've had 3 models in mind, and I would kind of use, uh, depending on kind of the genre, there might be some exceptions in genre, but like depending on the genre, I will use one model for that genre. So like, I'm using the Protogen model for kind of like sci-fi stuff. So like Halo, Dead Space, they're both set in the futuristic games. So I feel the Protogen's very fitting for these type of genres. Where if I play something that's more modern military, like Black Ops 1, I know that's kind of old, but or Modern Warfare 2, I have a different model I want to use for those, and then I have another model that I will kind of want to use for like fantasy type stuff. Again, there'll be certain exceptions, but in general, like that's kind of the idea is depending on a certain genre, I will use a certain model. I'm gonna not try to have too many models. I want to keep it to a relatively small pool, but of course, I'm sure there'll be other models I'll see down the road that pop up that I am really big fan of that I really like. So, anyway, without further ado, sorry for the rambling. Let's start Dead Space 2. All right. Menu's pretty similar to the original. Kind of, well, it's got the same feel to it. Um, oh yeah, this game had multiplayer, right? I totally forgot about that. I mean, I'm connected to the live, so I don't know why it's lying to me. Let's just jump right in. This menu actually kind of reminds me of, I think it's Metroid Prime 3 that had a kind of similar one. Oh man, we gotta watch this. I'm curious. We gotta watch this.
By the 25th century, Earth's resources were ravaged, consumed, exhausted. Desperate and on the verge of extinction, we cast out into the void of space and discovered rich new worlds waiting to be cracked open and stripped bare. All of Earth became devoted to this effort. The planet crackers were built, the USG Ishimura the first and most famous. Planet cracking became routine. Its spoils kept us alive. Eventually, greedy eyes fell upon Aegis 7. Restricted for centuries for reasons unknown, greed and corruption saw to the demise of caution. There, buried beneath the surface, an artifact. The red marker. Long lost and long forgotten. The religion I once called my own had found its holy grail, the key to human immortality. Or so we thought. It did not bring salvation.
Witness and conviction of a true
It brought doom. Marker bred insanity, murder, and chaos. It bred necromorphs. Those who escaped the planet fled to the safety of the orbiting Ishimura.
This is Shuttle CS-04. The colony's overrun. We can't go back.
The scourge released upon Aegis 7 came with them. Within hours, the Ishimura went dark. The corporation dispatched a small repair crew to check on its investment.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
Among the crew was an engineer, Isaac Clarke.
Isaac, it's me.
He had something special aboard the Ishimura.
I wish I could talk to you.
In the darkness, Isaac found death. was not holy, it was not alien. It was man-made. And it could be used to stop the outbreak. Isaac also found Nicole.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Dead by her own hand, she was an apparition of the marker. Isaac engineered his escape.
I see what they did
Everything
there.
else was destroyed. Three years later, he wakes in a hospital on Titan Station, an EarthGov metropolis on Saturn's largest moon. Isaac has survived, but his mind is no longer safe. For the marker changes all.
Right, I was about to say, we're starting to spoil the game that we're playing. Sorry, I needed to do quick model adjustment. Alright, let's get started. Oh yeah, I did get the DLC. We will play that. I did watch a playthrough of that DLC as well back in the day. I did promise we'll play on normal. Okay. Put it a little on the brighter side just because I know how YouTube is, well, how recording in general goes. This is even similar to the original.
Isaac, are you there? Come in.
Tom Regan?
Oh God, I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimar is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you
For what?
for just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting on a range there tonight. Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm gonna call you back as soon as I can, okay?
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
They found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker? It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
What did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me?
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me? Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Good, good. Steady, steady, steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? All right, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible, terrible danger.
Franco? Franco, what happened? Oh God. Isaac! Isaac Clarke, if you can hear me, run! Run!
Seeing a number of similarities to the first game. Okay, I'm just gonna pause for a second because the VC face is really bugging me right now, so hold on. Okay, hopefully that... It seems to keep changing on its own. That is a gnarly beginning though, isn't it? Okay, so we had people looking for us to get us out, and then... Oh god. That's gross.
To all project personnel. I want the key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed. This is not a drill. Typing out.
Yeah, we have people looking to kill us, and people looking to save us.
Now.
It hurts. It still hurts?
Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow.
No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session.
There. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw today. Come on, Strauss. I'm here to help you.
It was black. Deep black and glowing red with symbols. Symbols whisper to me. And what did the symbols whisper to you? Come on, Strauss. What? It was just short. It was just short, but it put so much stuff in my head, so much shit in my head. There's no more room for anything. I can't remember what he looks like. I can't remember what he...
The symbols, Strauss. What did the symbols tell you?
They told me that it wasn't my fault. I didn't kill them. They didn't deserve this, and I didn't deserve this. Fucker.
Put Mr. Strauss back in stasis, adjust his medication up 30 milligrams, and we'll try another session first thing in the morning.